Okay. Alright, now it works on stream. Weird. Nah, they usually don't fall for the log off trap. The Ishtars anyway. The miners tend to fall for it. I mean, in any case, this was just a quick little check. We're gonna do we're gonna go deploy a bubble, and if it's just gonna be me, it's just gonna be me looking at what I could have dropped on if I had more people. By the way, we can use your Hecate now. We're not gonna cross gates a lot. We're just gonna go to one system and then sit in that system. So the Hecate is fine now. Likely. As long as there isn't a determined blockade, we can get the Hecate into a system. And also, yeah, if I get a few people, we'll just use carriers to move ships. Because you can always sneak in a recon ship using a covert Sino ship first, right? You covert Sino teleport the recon ship. Wait, what the? Yeah, I was gonna say, why are these lines green? Hey, we have access to their Ansiblex network now. I don't know why, but we do. Um, but yeah, there's lots of like systems where nobody goes, right? Like we can just Sino into here or something, right? Or into like here or whatever, right? And we can carrier conduit jump 30 people to here, and then we can just take the unguarded gates to get to our target system, and then they can log off in that system, and we can have a camp. We can have a bunch of people who are just logged off, and whenever they want some content, they can log in and get instant content. Basically, they can just be like waiting for ping, right? The content is quite reliable. This is for the small gang stuff. I thought I would stream it in case some other people watch my stream, and we can get some people to show up. That's what a stream title, what it is. It's working, right? It's not gonna teleport it back to Sunless Sea or something, right? Yeah, it just say join my bubble camp and get paid. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it just say. Alright, XHQ, go. EIV, go. I can use those alphas now. Those alphas you recruited that might have maybe left in our period of inactivity. We can use them for log off stuff. Even without cloaks or anything. It's like your Hecate. Like if we can scout it in and just get it logged off, then we can use it, even if it's not nullified or whatever, you know. And we could also teleport it in with a carrier, right? Because like even alphas can accept it can be jumped by other people, right? But yeah, this is the system. I changed my interceptor a little bit. It's not a 2-second aligning ship anymore, because I realized since I want the cloak, since I usually want the cloak anyway, we can do the cloak trick, right? Like imagine I'm gonna go here, right? So we activate nullifier, approach, then we after 1 second we cloak and we activate the micro warp drive, right? And then we're gonna do it like that, right? So this makes a I think it makes a 3-second aligning ship into a 2-second aligning ship. In fact, it might even work on anything. Like it might be like might turn a 8-second aligning ship into a. I wish tether didn't immediately turn on. I wish tether checked every 10 like every so often. Hey, we have tether or whatever. These guys. I don't understand like what's up with this. Why can we why are we like why do we have like access to their Ansiblex and access to docking and I don't get it. Some mistake or like I'm in their station right now. Like what's going on with this? This happened like yesterday. I just got while I was camping. I was just granted I was granted the access to their Ansiblex. I really don't understand it. The fuck is up with that? So yeah, over here there's mobile depot, just like a POS, you know. It's completely this is like a mini POS, right? Like it's completely invulnerable, right? No way to harm this thing. It's already been reinforced by somebody, and we can just pick up a bubble. And I guess every day I'll just go out here and replace it. I'll just put out a different mobile depot. we'll just we'll just put a lot of mobile depots here. Maybe I'll put them on the sun just to like annoy them, just to as a to make a statement that like, hey, you can't get rid of me. But yeah, now that we are in system, we don't need the cloak anymore. So now I can turn my damage control on. And because I don't need to be 2-second aligned, I took the inertial stabilizers off and I put on like nanofiber overdrive injector. I also took off the warp speed thing. Because we're gonna be more of like an in combat tackler, you know, durable tackler. Um, oh, actually, I bookmarked it, right? Let's go to the sniper spot. Yeah, I guess we don't need the nullifier. You take the nullifier off on the Tengu. But yeah, I need people, Professor. I need people who can log off. Um, so Um, I'm gonna keep the Tengu logged in because it's gonna be like my eyes because it's cloaked. But I will log off the interceptor. And I want people logged off, ready to log in. Like they're just gonna be logged off and ready to log in and jump on the thing that I tackle. Oh, hello. Hey, I caught my first thing already. What did I? It warped? Did I? Okay, don't think about it. Just save the Tengu. Okay, well, I'm lucky I streamed because I can check like what I did wrong. Uh, I'll check the stream video in a bit. But yeah, the idea is that we leave fleet, and then from here we can log off or whatever. Before we do that, let's complete the trap. +2 bonus to ship warp core strength. +2. So that means if it has a... Okay, okay. So this adds 2. It already has 2. My ship only has 3. I see. So I actually can't catch that ship. So we would need 2 scramblers to catch that ship. Well, now we know. But I guess this problem can also be solved by just having 2 interceptors of this design, which is what I want anyway, because then they can take turns on a target that fights back. I like to have 2 interceptors so they can take turns. The one that gets attacked can perform a warp off when it gets low on capacitor or low on ancillary armor repair charges. See this mechanid guy. This guy wants to. He's gonna come to clear my trap. I am scrambled. Not good. Yeah, they beat me there. I played badly, like really badly actually. I made I I should not have orbited so closely, because then the interceptor wouldn't have been scrambled. I forgot to orbit at like 15. That was the first and most important mistake. And then after that, I in a silly way, I activated the wrong modules, so I lost a lot of time, a lot of DPS time. But yeah, the big one was not not orbiting outside of his scram range. But as bad as I am at the game, I'm sure it could have all been made up for if I just had more people to drop on them. That's how Eve works. Yeah, yeah. GF. Yeah, I'll type the GF. I'm not sure exactly like what when people expect this or whatever. I don't know, but it's what everybody always types in Eve. Alright, we need a new scepter. I actually don't have the exact same scepter I just used. I can't use it again because I just made this design by going to Ren's and experimenting. So my old scepters are my really need, yeah, it needs that too, really. Yeah. My old scepters have like this hyperspatial velocity thing or whatever. But now I want this small low friction nozzle joint thing. I guess what I'm actually short on is the auxiliary thruster too. There's sort of an argument for just going and buying a bunch. I guess I'll do it after this session. I'll just use a Rome scepter. Maybe it won't make too much of a difference. I'll just use a 2-second aligner. But yeah, you saw them there. They had the Arazu ready to go. But yeah, this is a 4 million per minute bonus fleet here. My own money, and if nobody shows up, I'll have to pay myself that money. Wait, whoops. Accidentally went back to detail. I am in the mood for oh, we already have it. Yeah, there's the decloaking Arazu. If I really use my Tengu now, then I could very easily lose it. I've fired on this guy before, and he's fired back at me, and he won. Although I withdrew, I didn't lose any ships. So if I'm in his range, he will win. My Tengu is not actually. My Tengu is like a sniper and ganker. It's not optimized for trading hits. It's just optimized for dealing hits from long range. But yeah, so there's a Arazu and a ship that I can't beat in a straight up fight if it's in range of me. Although I have 150 kilometers range, so it might. I don't know what his range is, but maybe if I engage from long range, it could be fine. At another 2 million item, which is fine. There's no problem with doing that over and over. What I'm gonna do now is because I lack the strength, I'm gonna take like 5 minutes off here. Gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna decloak and recloak, because if he locks me, we learn his lock range. He didn't. Now I will align to my safe spot, in case I need to. He switched Vexor. Tie-dye? What? Man, this music brings back memories. This was like around the time I basically got good at the game in the Dust Elysian Tale game. This is when I guess I got the parry down, I guess, in the caves. Elysian Tale is a good game. It's a definitely a good game, and it could have been truly great if it had just been a little bit like darker, a little bit longer in terms of the story, and also had just a little bit deeper combat system. Yeah, that game both was good and definitely worth playing. It's both good and could have been like insanely great. It's one of those things where like usually I feel really bad whenever something could have been great but it's like not great. I always focus on the missed opportunities rather than what's there, but in this case I don't feel that way. I just feel good about the game mostly. Yeah, multiple brochures. Yeah, so basically, I don't think it's a good idea to decloak and attack the Arazu. I suppose I could try. Oh, the ONI is coming in. Okay, well, I'm not going to try now. I was going to make an attempt on the Arazu by outranging it. Not that I think it's alone, right? I mean, if there's one, there's probably two, right? Time to arc the interceptor again. Dot in the chat. Too late. I'll bookmark it next time so I can see the spot on this account too. Sentinel. I have very high opinion of the Curse and the Sentinel, even though I've never used them or seen them used. But I think in theory they should be very strong. What's the
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Well, I'm getting a response larger than anything I can beat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's Cloaked Arazu for half an hour, and ONI and Bush are showing up every time I put it up again. I put it up again every 15 minutes.
King funny.
Yeah, I had the bright idea to actually live stream it on Twitch just in case it leads to another person joining.
I'll check your stream.
Nothing to see. I mean, it's just waiting 15 minutes to put it up, and then they show up. There's a Discord stream.
Okay.
I'll put it up again now.
Is the Cloak of Ross still there, or did it fuck off?
We will know once I put it up.
Okay.
Probably still there. I did have a fight early on against a Vexor Navy or something, and I fumbled it because I orbited too close, so he scrammed my interceptor, so my scepter died. But if I hadn't fumbled it, I actually think I would have killed that one. Because the Arazus were slow to arrive to that fight, so I would have had the time to kill it, I think.
No, I get it. Would you mind checking public contracts for me when you have time?
Contracts where?
Or like public contracts in this region?
Yeah,
I'm
here
looking
come.
for a carrier. I can do both the
I mean,
Chimera and the Thanatos.
I don't know where to get those, but they're sold somewhere in Losec, right? Aren't there neutral third parties that sell these?
There are. But just some stations you buy them in are like like camped and stuff like that. Sort by yumps, Owen.
Or by what?
Yumps. You can see it on like top right. Yeah. And the columns for the contracts there. And jumps. 5 billion, that's a lot. Is it fully fit? It is.
Yeah, that's probably wrong
It's
fit.
Yeah, wrong regs. I'm looking for hyperspatial rigs.
Yeah.
Fine.
I mean, surely somewhere in Eve there is a reliable vendor for this stuff. Surely somewhere there is a regular capital seller in Losec that has a reputation.
Sorry, yeah.
That has a reputation for not having the station just be a trap or whatever, right?
Yeah, it should be like that. One sec. He showed up and killed it with like an osprey. Lol.
Yeah, but there's, like I said, there's cloaked stuff. At least in Arazu. But yeah, this guy just shows up over and over. There's also this Machanid guy. He was the guy who showed up with the Vexer. The Sativa Lover and Machanid always show up. And then there's an Arazu here too, cloaked.
Fair enough.
But I don't mind.
They're already fighting?
Shooting rats.
Huh. Yeah.
I don't mind putting them out again and again and again. So the thinking I have is that we put them out, right? And then 9 times out of 10 we don't drop on them, even if we could drop on them. But then every now and then we drop on them with like whatever strength we would use, right? And then some of the time, or half the time, we drop on them with double the strength of that. And then half the time of that we drop with double of that again. Okay, so we randomize the strength that we drop with so that they can't just learn to like, oh yeah, they're gonna drop with like this much stuff, so we're gonna have a little bit more ready, or whatever, right? Yeah, if I just put these out over and over and over, they're gonna become lax. Right? They're not gonna show up with like they don't show up with a huge force when all I do is run away, right? So then this creates the conditions for us to drop on the force they do send. And then they will learn that sometimes that happens. Then we need to be ready to drop on them with even more force sometimes. At least that's the view I have. So when we do drop on them, I think it is nice if we do it in a way where if we are not going to drop on them with even more force, that we have a way to disengage with light losses. Right now I can disengage with light losses because I just lose 2 million disruptor, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a good method, is to disengage with light losses, and doing that will cause them to grow lax, and then from time to time we can get a big win by dropping on them with more than they expect. because their expectation is based on what's happened before. So if we have a loss, but if we have a loss, they will expect less basically because they won, right? When we lose, if we take light losses when we lose or light costs, then that's a way to buy. Like we're paying a little bit to train them to set them up for a big loss themselves in the future. When we win, we should win decisively, and when we lose, we should lose minorly. I think that's the way.
Okay.
But of course, for now, they're fully, they're fully convinced I'm harmless. So right now we can go wild and do whatever. I mean, and all these ideas are just for like in the future, like when we've done this 100 times and they've learned to expect things and stuff. I mean, right now we can do whatever.
No, I get it. Right now you should just focus on getting numbers and let's say like I don't really know how you're supposed to do that. It's hard. I can ping like in my like in the corporation that I'm in right now, I could probably ping and get us some catalyst and whatever. But without having like a means of quickly getting them like into combat, it's gonna be hard.
So
I need to get a carrier and a pasta.
the situation right now is that there are gaps in the gate camps all the time. If you're willing to wait and scout with a scepter, it's possible to just travel here by crossing gates, right?
Yeah, the reason we don't want to use the carrier for like the gate camps. Well, the reason why we want to use the carrier is so that we can light a Sino and then conduit in the carrier and all of the catalysts or thrashers, and they can immediately warp down and shoot whatever you tackle with your interceptor. And the carrier can use kind of warp off and wait until its jump tower is down.
Yeah, I'm willing to try. I just imagine that after a while the enemy will find ways of killing that carrier when we try to pull that trick. But again, now they haven't been trained to do anything because I haven't done anything. We can go wild now, and even if it doesn't work, it's fine. I mean, I can pay for it for quite a while. It doesn't matter. But the view I have long term is that what I'm certainly convinced we can use the carrier for is to basically just use it to bypass the gate camp. So when there's nobody in local, there's nothing wrong with lighting a Sino and calling a carrier in. Yeah, if we do that, that's a way to transport up to 30 people in a ship, right? And then they can move to position, and then they can log off, right? And then that's our drop force. It's like a login drop, right? And then those people, they don't need to be in the fleet or anything. Like if they're interested in getting like instant action, so to speak, right? They can
that's what they have to offer.
They can just hang out here. Like they can just we can have a role in Discord for like JEIV drop ping or whatever, right? Then when I see a response, right? I'll just do a ping and I'll say first 8 people who X is up. Okay, and then people type X into the Discord, right? And then I'll be like, okay, you guys get into comms and then let's do it, right? And the reason I would cap it at 8 is because I don't want to drop with all the people we have all the time because of that conditioning thing on the enemy. Like I don't want to teach the enemy exactly how big my numbers are right now, right?
I mean, in general, 10 to 15 people is what you could expect from like a full form if you pre-ping and stuff like that. If like at least for my group, I could say that you could at least get like 10 catalysts, 7 catalysts or so. So
yeah, I mean, that would be fun.
So
by pre-ping here, so like, this happens reliably. Every single time I've gone here and put the warp disruptors down, they've shown up. I've never been left alone for like a significant amount of time, right? So we could schedule a fleet like maybe in this time slot or something. Maybe going for 2 hours from now, starting 2 hours before now, right?
Do you know how to use Dotlon?
No, not really. But I do use it.
Can you check the jump ranges from DAL and see if DAL is within a jump range? DAL.
DAL. No idea.
I don't know how far away that is.
I don't know how to do whatever you want to do.
Go to Dotlan and then you go to navigation and you can check jump planner. And then I can do it, that's fine, but I can teach you how to do it. And then you write in like DAL, which is the starting system, and then what system are you camping right now?
JEIV.
So right in that system.
I do appreciate you teaching me this because this will be useful, but this is not a critical. Not having this ability wouldn't have been a showstopper because I would have just experimented by flying around Lowsec. I would have just found something anyway. Let's see. Yeah, is that it? And then I guess we go
everything to 5, yeah. Yay. How the fuck do you spell that? Yay.
JEIV.
JEIV. There we go. Providence.
I mean, I have added it all here, right? Is it?
Yes, I'm just looking it up myself.
How do we compute?
So you need 2 mids from DAL to... No, you need 3 mids. Yeah. So, KBPs.
I mean, where do you want to go from Heimatar? I mean...
That's where my guys are staged.
Oh.
So...
Can they not autopilot through HiSec?
No one is gonna have time for that.
But with a pre-ping, why not, right? Like if they know that the fleet's gonna start in an hour, they can hit undock, set destination to the Dira stager, and turn on autopilot in their pod.
Well, people play this game actively, and they don't like having their accounts be put in action when they're not like they want to be able to use their accounts all the time. Faction warfare is like you log in, you pew pew, and then you log off. That's the kind of mantra we have there.
I see. Well, that's quite news to me. Most people in nullsec are spending a lot of time not playing the game, in my opinion. which to be fair, describes me as well.
Faction warfare is high octane. So how many jumps is it to DAL? 11 jumps, that's not that bad. 11 jumps. Wait, yeah, Camella is a low sec. Camella to the system GEI Providence. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where I should set on my pause. That's all. Okay, it's still not within range.
I do feel like it is faster to take if you want to be on your keyboard. I do think it's faster to take a shuttle than to do 2 jumps to get to KBP.
Yeah, so I'm sitting and thinking right now.
Like your guys from Heimatar would take a shuttle to my stager, actively on their keyboard, because if you're on your keyboard you can go through low sec, right, because you're just jumping gate to gate. So I think I mean it's not faster than a single jump, of course, but it is faster than 2 jumps, I'm pretty sure. And then maybe from my stager we do 1 jump in the catalyst, so we swap from shuttles to catalyst, and then we get into JAIV.
Because you're mostly hunting around like Providence, right?
Yeah, for now. Although, I mean, I'm flexible. We can go somewhere else if it's more.
No, it's fine. I'm just looking at the map, seeing where I would set up my pause. It looks like. Let's see. That's behind me there, yeah. So Dillra is your staging.
Yeah, that can also be moved if it's needed.
I just need to find a low sec system with not a lot of activity, preferably. How do I figure that out? Statistics. Average pilots.
Jumps, maybe. I actually average pilots in space is pretty good actually here, I think. Average pilots in space is both people out in space and people also docked in player-owned structures. But not NPC structures. Oh yeah, actually that's a problem here, right? Because there could be people that are just docked in the NPC structures.
Fine. You just want to find like a low sec where people don't go to.
If there's no NPC structures in the system that you're looking at, then average pilots in space 24 hours should be a good measure. But if there are NPC structures, it won't work, or at least it could be fake then.
Asheville. I just need to see the jump range.
Let me take a look at the map myself actually. Heimatar. I'm gonna see where you're talking about. Region. Derelict. What a system name.
That does not get.
Oh, no, that's a region.
This is more of a derelict. I'm considering Rahadon. Let's see. There is here at the high sec. Some more high sec. Do you know how to set up a pass?
I cannot because I'm in a corp that would forbid it.
Okay.
I've read the wiki, incidentally, because my plan is to make heavy uses of passes one day, actually. Stage from in the, like, inside Pandemic Horde, basically.
Yeah.
In the same way I use the mobile depot now for spare ammunition, right? Spare consumables. I plan to put spare ships in passes and just rely on the reinforced timer, you know, because like it doesn't matter, like if they destroy my pass, it just means we need to make a new pass every 2 days.
No, makes sense. Have you put up the contracts for the Catalyst and the Thrashers, the Couriers?
Put up the contracts? No, I haven't done it.
The Courier. Oh, okay.
I have a list of components I stock. And I can stock whatever you want. So if you send me fits, I will.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yesterday I sent you a fit for.
Oh yeah, right. I totally. Yeah, I forgot actually. I'll do it. I'll do it today or tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Wednesday. On Wednesday I do all my. Yeah, I ship on Wednesday. I also do I do all administrative stuff on Wednesday. I also invest money for people in JITA, so that's when I also like calculate my net worth and send money to the SIG and pay my investors and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Well, once you have the Catalyst and the Thrashers down, I could probably start like pinging my people for like fleets and stuff. So what you could do is that you put up your bubbles whenever you do it, right? And then if you see that people are starting bringing a response and you're like, yeah, we could fight these people, you can send me a message and I can ping and see if I can get any people from my side. We can head over and like we can just shuttle over to your staging. We pick up Catalyst and Thrashers and then we burn down to the Dusto that you have. And then we can go and like shoot the people that you have.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure which one you sent me. Was it the? Oh yeah, actually there is a timestamp for when it was saved, so I can figure it out that way. Yeah, it has to be this.
There's one AV and there's one micro-warp drive. I don't know which one. You know. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
the
this
city
one.
catalyst. Just compact the field stabilizers and then switch out the AB from macro warp trap, and you'll be okay.
Compact field stabilizers.
Yes.
Oh, you mean
just
you mean
compact-
this thing?
yeah.
Yeah. I need the purchase screen. Alright.
Yeah, and then switch out the AB for macro warp trap.
So you don't want the afterburner fit?
No, you want the macro warp trap for what we're doing.
Alright. I will edit the fit.
I have to go, unfortunately, but I will wish you luck.
Yeah, thank you.
See ya.
Alright, let's just check. 5 meganewton. Compact. 5 meganewton. Compact. Light neutron blaster 1. Small hybrid collision accelerator. Eldari Navy Antimatter S. Paint Epsilon Scoped. Paint Epsilon Scoped. Vortex Compact. Right. Whoa! A lot of stuff. Cloak our Tengu real fast. Recloak the Tengu. Are they blasting the building? Yeah, they are. Oh, these people are being, like, fucked up. Boon. They are attacking. Attacking their own gate? Are they? Scrambling their own gate. Does that even do anything? I don't think it does anything. Are they scrambling it? Are they repairing it? Ah, they're repairing it. That's what they're doing. Yeah, I forgot to resupply. They're all heading for the warp disruptor. I probably should not stream the Discord of my my alliance. With terrible standing. There we go. Yeah, you have to give up some things in pursuit of a dream or something like that. I need to walk my dog now. But they don't need to know that, so I'll just idle in the system. I'm going to try to kill this saber. It took the gate. Maybe it got fed through to somebody else. Who knows? Maybe somebody guarded the gate from the other side. My thinking is that the guy that there might have been CVA on the other side of the gate, so if he jumps the gate, he might just kill himself. There's 25 home defense fleet guys here. Curious, did the guy die or? No. Well, suppose it's possible he died but wasn't uploaded. All right. I'm gonna stop the camp here. Well, the camp. But you know what I mean. I'm gonna stop the presence in the system, okay? I I'm slowly becoming tired. I'm not like tired yet, so while I still have energy, I'm gonna go do the logistic stuff. Get the shipment going for the low seckers for the 20-second or the 2-minute attention span low seckers who need instant action or whatever. Okay, maybe we don't go through here. Um, well, the gate is clear, actually. Just gonna go home, okay? Right. I'll end the stream here since all I'm gonna do is go to Jita and basically order a refresh of everything that's out of stock now. Now that I increased my demands for certain items like thrashers and catalysts, um, a lot of items are going to be out of stock, so I need to order a shipment of everything that is not stocked. Everything that has a red outline here. I got a bit of a lag spike there, and I got some lag spikes in Eve too. So, I think the way I've set up my stream is really really taxing my CPU. I should probably reduce it a little bit. All it's doing is locally recording for the ultimate local recording so that I can later run through VidCoder. Nice looking YouTube video, but honestly, a worse looking YouTube video is worth less micro stutters or macro stutters, more like in this case. Actually, it is a good idea to reload and refresh the ship when you leave the ship. Actually, that way, if you're ever in a time-sensitive situation, it's ready to go. If you just consistently do this.